question I often get asked about machine learning is accuracy. So this is a very simple linear regression machine learning model that we try to build. So here we just have the size of the house and we have the price. So a house, for example, that is 1,000 square feet is worth 300,000 in whatever currency that you want to use. But in this instance, let's use dollars, or if you prefer pounds, so 300,000 pounds. So here a question becomes is when you then build the model. So building a model is very simple for linear regression. You just apply the size and the price, so X variable and Y, and then let the system basically execute this command and then run this command, and it will build the model based on the data we supplied. So our data set is quite small. So as you can see here, we just have about 5 rows starting at 0. And if you then try and predict a house which has a size of 1,000, and in our data point, you can see a house that is actually 1,000 is worth 300,000. So that's the price of the house if it's that size. So when we then use our model to predict that same size and we say give it the price, it comes back with 292, not the 300,000 that exists within the data. And you might go, well, that's pretty bad because that's 7,000, difference between the actual value versus what we got. And it's $7,000 or pounds is a lot of money. So when you look at the accuracy of this model, it goes that it's 0.98. So this is the model accuracy, and you can get this from over here, the score over here. So when it's getting accuracy of 0.98, so remember, anything closer to 1 is perfect prediction. Anything that is closer to 0 is no better than guessing or finger in the air job. So remember, we're not trying to get to 100% accuracy with machine learning. What we're trying to do is, rather than make finger in the air guess or estimate, we are actually using some logic behind this. So we are actually doing line of best fit, and based on that, we are trying to predict a house price. So although £7,000 or $7,000 may seem quite a lot of difference between, the price, actual price, and versus what the algorithm is predicting, that's actually pretty good because it's better than finger in the air job. So somebody's, you might ask somebody, my house is 1,000 square feet. What do you think it's worth? Well, they might say, you know what, I'm going to just make up a figure. So rather than making up a figure, why don't we just use the existing data that we have and based on that predict what the price could be? So this is better than guessing, I suppose. And that's the important thing that you need to be aware of.